Guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Today I have a pretty cool story time and I'm super excited to record this because my last story time is like the most popular video on my channel, which is not the video that I would want to be like my most popular one, and also it brought like a lot of weirdos to my channel. So, but if you want to watch it and haven't watched it, that story time is up. I'll put like a picture here so you guys know what video it is, and I'll link it down below. But today's story time is about the time that me and my friend went to a concert that was like Gerardo Ortiz and Banda El Recodo in one concert, and I can't be serious about this because honestly just remembering it is like so funny, and basically it gets pretty interesting to say the least. But before we get into the story, today I am wearing a super cute top, as you can see, and this is going to be available on my website. If you missed my last video, it was an announcement, which I'll just say here. I was announcing that my website is now going to be basically a full-on boutique, so there's going to be so much cute clothes, including this top and the top in the last video, and the other stuff that was in that video, and some other things. And honestly, like new arrivals, hopefully weekly, but constantly for sure, depending on how it goes, but hopefully. Okay, so this happened like a while ago, and I actually messaged my friend. I was like, what do you remember? Like, send me what you remember, because I just want to show you guys that this actually happened. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna start with another story. It's like a teeny tiny one, but it's also with my same friend and like some other friends. We all went to Rosarito. I don't know, we went to Papas and Beer. Super fun. We were barely crossing back like the next morning. So we're in our cars, you know, crossing La Linea. If you live in San Diego or if you cross the border at all, you know what I'm talking about. Well, we got sent to secondary inspection. So there we are in secondary inspection waiting. And I don't even remember how we found out or how we noticed, but the car in front of us was Gerardo Ortiz. Like, what? And I have a picture of it. That's like the only evidence I have, but it's not very like evidency. So if you've ever been sent to secondary inspection, you know that they're super like a-holes. So first, I know for a fact that I asked like one of the officers, like, hey, can we get off because there's a famous person in the car in front? And he was surprisingly nice, and he was like, yeah, just be quick. So we got off and we go up to him, and I kind of just remember like we each gave him a hug, and only me and my friend that is also part of the next story got off. But yeah, we were like, what? We couldn't believe it. I still can't believe it. Like, he was crossing the border from TJ to San Diego. He didn't say much. He looked super scared, kind of suspicious. He did look super scared now that I think about it. I remember he was like really nervous, like hurry, like in Spanish. And yeah, he was like kind of tense. I don't know why he was in secondary inspection, but he was. And that was the first time we met Gerardo Ortiz, or the only time. And back then I had like really short hair, so in the picture you're gonna see me, probably not recognize me, but I have really short hair, and this was so long ago, so yeah, I probably look a little different. This next story, me and the same friend, we went to the concert, and it was Banda El Recodo and Gerardo Ortiz. We were like at the front of the crowd. We made our way to the front, and we were there, you know, watching, dancing, singing, being all happy and whatnot. And then, I don't know, I think somebody on stage said like something about girls coming on stage. So there we go. Like, I just started seeing a whole bunch of people go up, or girls. So, you know me, I was like, let me get over there too, and my friend too. So we made it on stage. And actually, my friend left like some sandals there, I think, like her backup shoes, you know, like her comfortable sandals. So we're on stage and we're all like dancing with one. Oh my god, I'm dying. We're each dancing with like one of the members of the band or whatever. And then like, I don't know, it was just like, you know, like what do you do on like what do you do in concerts when you go on stage? Like, you don't even know what to do. So we're just having fun up there. And then like one of the guys, I remember like I danced with him and then like went to another one or something. And like the first guy, he like grabbed me back from the second guy and like danced with me again. So I was like, okay, cool. And then he's like, don't get off the stage. Oh, no. Yeah. He was like, don't get off the stage. Like, wait, no sé qué, like in Spanish. Long story short, he tells me like, when I do get off the stage, like, don't leave, like, wait right there by the stage, you know. And I was like, what? Like I couldn't believe it. I was like, what is he talking about? But of course, I get off stage and I wait. And me and my friend are there waiting. So the only issue is that we weren't 21. This was so long ago, I'm telling you. And when we got off the stage, we got off onto the area that was like 21 and up. So obviously we kind of were sticking out because I remember everybody had like a band that said, like, you know, that's how they knew you were 21 and up, and we didn't have it. So I was like, oh my god, they're gonna like kick us out, you know. And we're there for like a couple minutes, and then I was kind of like in a haze, like, what is happening? Like, this guy just told me to wait for him. And by the way, I'm gonna put a picture here. His name is Oscar Alvarez. I'm embarrassed, but okay, so we get off the stage and we're like waiting. We were just being cool or whatnot, just waiting there. So then like one of the security people come up to us, and of course they're like, you guys have to go, you're not 21, you can't be in this area. And I'm like, no, like he told me to wait, like he told me to wait. But obviously like they're not believing me, right? So they're like, oh, it doesn't matter, like you guys have to go, you guys have to go. So then we get kicked out of like the 21 and up area, and I'm like, no, like I didn't know what was gonna happen next, you know, like who knows. Like honestly, like I was just like, oh my god, like we could like party with them, or like, you know, after party after this or something. And they freaking were like, no, you have to go like to, you know, where you belong, not the 21 and up area. So then they kick us out of there. And I'm like, oh my god, no, like 1 in a million chances, like a celebrity told me like to wait here for him, and I got kicked out, and he's never gonna know, because he wasn't looking when I got kicked out. And because I like, my eyes were locked. I was like, hello. So we get kicked out to like the general public again, and first we're trying to get my friend's sandals from the front, so we're like trying to make our way to the front, and they're being super mean, and of course not letting us get over there to the front. And it was like on the left side of the stage, but somehow we made it to the front on the right side of the stage. So we like, I don't even know how we did it, but we made it to the front. Like if you've been to a concert, you know that's hard to do, but somehow we made it to the front. And then so they're taking a little break, and one of like the PR people, like from a radio station or something, is like throwing out posters, and by now I'm like all mesmerized, right? So I'm like, please me, like throw one at me, like I want to have a poster. So the guy keeps throwing them, and he never throws one at me. This is the PR guy. But then, so we're like at the front. This is where it was like a movie. I mean, really, like, it's not that serious. Like, he's really not, I mean, no offense, but he's not even like my taste. But and in the moment I was like, he's the one. So they start playing again, or I don't know if they were still like in a break or taking a break or something. But the point is, he goes off stage and he walks up, like he gets off like to where usually, you know, securities are like between the stage and like the general public. Well, he gets off of the stage, like jumps off, hops off, whatever, and then like walks over like to like the little fence. I was like, is this really happening? To like right in front of me and my friend. And he hands me a poster. He's like, let me make her night. So he hands me a poster, and I was like, oh my god, you know. But no, honestly, I don't know what I was like. I didn't say anything. I don't know. But basically, he's like, let me see your phone in Spanish. And then he puts his phone number in Spanish. No, I'm just kidding. He puts his phone number. And he's like, text me. And I'm like, what? What just happened? Please don't judge me, okay? Okay, so I have to end the story like now because my baby's crying and I gotta go. But basically, he gives me his phone number, and he's like, text me. So I text him, and basically we're just texting back and forth. Gerardo Ortiz goes on stage, and the whole time he's just like, come on, let's hang out, let's hang out, let's hang out, but like in Spanish. And my little dumb ass, I had a boyfriend at the time, so I was like, no, I can't do this because it's disrespectful. And honestly, my boyfriend at the time was huge regret. I mean, I don't know, honestly, I don't know what would have happened, but it would have been fun, and it would have been one for the books. But basically, that is the whole story. It was super fun. It was quite exciting. I was obsessed with Banda El Recodo for like a whole year after that. Learned all their songs. That's basically it. Well, I hope you enjoyed this quick and short story time, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Forgot to add the text part, but basically my friend was like, don't forget to mention like the Gerardo Ortiz in secondary inspection and how we stink like sweat and alcohol from papas, which is so true. How embarrassing. And she sent me pictures, and then basically like everything that I already told you guys. But at first we were thinking that he gave me a rose, and then we kind of remembered that actually it was a poster. A rose would have been better. But yes, here's the evidence. I did not make this up. Hey guys, so it's a little while later, and I'm sorry about the camera quality. I'm recording on my MacBook on my little FBI camera right there, and Mickey Mouse in the background. But I forgot to mention, if you like this video, please don't forget to give it a like because it helps me a whole bunch. And also please subscribe if you want. You don't have to, but if you want to. And last but not least, don't forget this shirt and so many other cute clothing items are dropping on June 4th. It's a Friday and it's gonna be at noon on my website, stefawniescloset.com. I will be linking it down below. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!